Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm reacting to Are You Letting Sadness Control Your Life by Gurudev. So for me, okay, the way I approach any kind of problem in life, I look at it in two ways. I keep saying this, so if this is a repeat then you know what I'm going to say. But either you can do something about it or you can't do anything about it. If you can't do anything about it, no need to worry about it. There's nothing you can do. You worrying about it's not going to change anything. So why worry about it? Trust me, I know it's easier said than done. But hopefully you'll be able to understand that and it'll become easier and easier. It's weird to say that it becomes easier to not care about a problem. That's kind of weird, but I understand. Now, if you can do something, about it, there's two things you can do. You can either not do anything about it or do something about it. If you don't want to do anything about it, then again, don't worry about it because you choose not to do anything about it. So just understand you're going to take a consequence of whatever that's going to be. If you can do something about it, then do something about it. And then again, stop worrying because you have to create a plan and what you got to do to make it work. And that's pretty much it. I try to understand everything. That way it's not necessarily out of my control. So let's see what Gurudev has to say about this. No CC though.
So if you are miserable, it's surely because of your habit. You are habituated to be miserable.
Your habit to be miserable. That's kind of bad to say, but I mean, maybe some people are like that.
Seeing your life and the whole universe as one unit of energy does the job. It takes you out of the chatter, that separateness, which is just an illusion, which is not there like that, but we create that sort of mental illusion. Energy with ignorance is sadness. Energy with wisdom is bliss. The same energy becomes bliss. You are keeping a long face and that is also energy. But that energy is what? With ignorance, with all mental gymnastics that you go through.
Kind of like what I said about, either you can or can't do anything about it. But again, the main point is to understand it, which is basically what it's saying. Wisdom, let me go back to that quote. That's a really good quote. Ignorance, I'm sorry, energy with ignorance is sadness. Ignorance, not knowing about the problem, not knowing how to solve it, not understanding it, in my opinion. Energy with wisdom is bliss. Well, I mean, if you have wisdom, you understand how to solve the problem. I don't know if that's bliss necessarily, but hey, man, understand it, you know how to approach it, and you know what to do with it.
It becomes negative energy. We call it negative feelings because it restricts you, but still it is energy. And the same energy becomes positive with wisdom. So, if you can be sad, you can be blissful too.
Dang, sad and blissful?
If you are sad, that means you have the ability to be blissful.
Okay.
And to be blissful, you need to practice it. Santosha, contentment is also a practice, like cleanliness, shaucha, santosha. Shaucha is cleanliness. Cleanliness is a practice. You can't say cleanliness will happen all by itself. You need to brush your teeth, you need to take a shower, you need to keep things clean. Similarly, when dust comes and sits on you, you need to shake it off. Even dogs do it. If water or dust sits on them, they just shake it, shug it, and get rid of it.
Hey, I don't know what kind of dog that is. Dogs I've seen, they go into the dust and into the mud.
Any animal does it. It's in the nature. So, we need to practice it. Shaucha means cleanliness has to be practiced. Similarly, santosha, contentment, happiness also to be practiced. Or we have conditioned our mind to be miserable, to be unhappy, then we remain in that energy only.
And for some odd reason, I thought about modern day people with social media accounts about Instagram, or I don't know what else they use, TikTok or whatever, and trying to get them likes. And they condition the mind to think that I need 200 likes. I need thumbs up down below. I need no, I need like likes or hearts or whatever. I need to get 50, 200, 5 million or whatever, or otherwise I'm like, was it, they condition themselves to like 20 likes first. Oh, I gotta get more, 50 likes. I gotta get more, 100 likes, and then all of a sudden 1,000 likes, and then when they get 500 likes, they're like, oh no, I'm doing bad. When their initial start of likes is 20 or 10, and then 500 is a lot more than what they initially liked, but their standard has rows and rows. They've gotten used to the 20, 50, 100, 200 likes, that anything lower than that is not good enough anymore. It's like an addiction, which pretty much is like an addiction where, you take a little bit of a drug here and there, and as you get used to it, you need more and more and more. And that's why a lot of people saying social media is an addiction. I am addicted to YouTube.
Well, it's the same energy. And we have to deconditioning it and making your energy radiate bliss and happiness. It's not a very difficult thing, it's not a big thing, just a little wisdom, little practice. If you practice to be happy, put a habit to be content.
I do say that. I am very much a content person. I am a content person. Don't get me wrong, I still get sad sometimes too, or sad, irritated, but then I just have to think about it. Even though I've thought about it many times, it still just comes back and gets to me. I'm not 100% proof on sadness, anger, or whatever. Honestly, I haven't gotten angry in a long time. Yeah, irritated, yeah, that happens quite frequently. Just a little bit, not too much. Enough to make sure that I still get irritated. I want to just make sure my irritation meter is still working, Every so often I gotta check up on that. But happy for the most part, actually. I think so, in a way. I don't know, maybe I'm delusional.
And happy, that's what it is. That's why I said Ananda Mayobhyasa. But practice, the Brahman, the infinite energy, appears to be bliss, manifests as bliss. Otherwise it will keep in ignorance. You are attached to small little things here and there, and then you can remain miserable. And I tell you, you have the ability to shift that. You can habituate yourself to be happy, to be content, to be blissful, and you need to do that. This is the essence of practice.
Please, guys, just give me 2 likes. Just two. That's all I ask for. 2 and I'd be happy. Alright, I'm just playing around. Alright, if that's my reaction to, are you letting sadness control your life? Gurudev. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.